Nostradamus and 2026, separating symbolism from real forecasting. Could the future already be written in riddles? As we stand on the brink of 2026, the shadow of Nostradamus looms once more. For centuries, his cryptic quatrains have captivated believers and skeptics alike. But how much of what he wrote is genuine foresight, and how much is pure symbolism dressed in poetic ambiguity? Michel de Nostradamus, better known as Nostradamus, lived in the 16th century, an age defined by plague, war, and superstition. His writings, composed in coded verses, speak of burning skies, rivers of blood, and the new city consumed by flame. For years, these visions have been stretched across time, applied to everything from the rise of Hitler to 9/11. But when we look at 2026 through his lens, are we truly seeing prophecy? Or just projecting modern fear onto old metaphors? Take for example a quatrain that mentions a great war awakening in the north, a phrase many are now tying to NATO tensions or Arctic military ambitions. But is this a precise prediction, or a reflection of recurring human patterns? Nostradamus rarely named places directly, instead cloaking events in celestial language and allegory. His use of astrology and references to planetary positions further complicate interpretation, blurring the line between symbolic vision and forecast. In a world obsessed with meaning, we search for clarity where there may be none. Yet, what makes Nostradamus timeless is not necessarily his accuracy, but his uncanny ability to mirror the collective anxieties of each era. In 2026, with AI redefining work, climate threats growing, and geopolitical alliances shifting, it's no surprise that his words are being reopened like ancient maps to tomorrow. But amidst the fear, there's wisdom. Nostradamus often alluded to hope born of chaos and a light from the west bringing unity. These verses, often ignored in sensationalist interpretations, suggest that the seer didn't just see disaster, but renewal. He may have known that history doesn't repeat, but it certainly rhymes. So perhaps the real power of Nostradamus is not in his ability to predict our future, but in his capacity to make us reflect on the choices we're making today. His prophecies become a mirror, not a manual. As we journey through 2026, will we let fear interpret the signs, or will we use foresight to build a different outcome? What do you think? Are Nostradamus's words real forecasts, symbolic poetry, or a bit of both?